Okay, guys, my next video on bridge, which I had taken the initiative of teaching on YouTube, as I saw there were no bridge lessons on YouTube, and I thought YouTube had everything. Or if there were, I didn't come across it. So here we go. Uh, okay, so I've put on, there's a website called Bridge Online, which is probably the best website I've encountered for bridge online. And I started a teaching table, and all four are me just sitting on this table right now. So I'm going to teach you how to bid in bridge. But before I go to this section of teaching you the bidding, before are some concepts which I just made notes of on my diary, which I'm just going to put in front of the screen for you guys to make a sort of a note of it and memorize it. Memorization is the first step of bridge, where you have to have these concepts memorized, because they're just, without them you can't do anything. That's just a communication way between you and your partner, because you won't be able to talk on the table, right? You just have to bid silently. So I'm just going to keep the journal in front now, and there we go. I don't know if this is making any sense here, but let's see. Okay, so starting off, okay, there we go. Okay, so starting off, first thing in bridge, every card has a point, like not every card, but ace, king, queen, and jack have points associated to it. So ace equals 4 points, king equals 3 points, queen equals 2 points, and jack equals 1 point. So cumulative, there are 40 points. We have 4 aces, 16, and 4 kings, that's 12, and 4 queens, that's 8, and 4 jacks, that's 4. So cumulative 40 points. I'll tell you why. Basic rules to memorize while playing bridge. There are certain rules you cannot bypass. You have to play by them, because you and your partner and the opponents also have to know exactly what you're holding, because one person's hand will be coming down. Whoever gets the final bidding contract, his partner's hand comes down, which the opponents can see as well, and you play accordingly. So it's a very fair game, where your brain is utilized in every means possible. I'll tell you later on all these things, but since it's an elaborate game, and I'm sort of making you guys run before you walk, sort of, that's how I'm teaching you guys, because otherwise, there are lessons for 6 months otherwise. So I'm going to try and wrap this up. My goal is to wrap this up in the next, say, 10 minutes, just to get you a pretty good idea of what bridge is. That's pretty awesome in 10 minutes. If I can do it, I don't know if I can, but I'll try. Okay, so basic rules: 1, no trump. When you bid, the first person, when you get your turn to bid, who's generally the dealer, who is actually the dealer, if you open 1 no trump, you are specifying to your partner you have 15 to 17 points with a balanced hand. And balanced hand is a 4-card of spade, a 3-card diamond, a 3-card of club, and a 3-card of heart generally, or 5-3-3-2 combo. Something which is not too like a 1 card of, if you have a 1 suit of 7 cards and 15 to 17 points, then you can't bid this 1 no trump. Okay, so 1 heart, 1 spade will just tell your partner you have 13 plus points and a 5 card of suit. 1 club, 1 diamond opening, 13 plus points and the better suit, which is club or diamond. Spades are classified as majors, and clubs and diamonds are classified as minors. And the suit hierarchy is clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, and a no trump. So the lowest suit is 1 club, then 1 diamond, then 1 heart, then 1 spade, then 1 no trump. I'll tell you when I go on the bidding boxes in the computer, I'll tell you what the meaning of that. And we have a 2 club opening. That's a specific opening. It has nothing to do with clubs in your hand. That is just telling your partner you have 22 plus points. A 2 no trump opening equals 20 to 21 points with a balanced hand. Once again, similar to 1 no trump, which is limiting you to 15 to 17 points. 2 no trump is saying 20 to 21 points. But you've got to be precise with your points with your partner. I'll tell you why. 3 club, 3 diamond, 3 hearts, 3 spades opening would mean that you have a 7 card suit and 7 to 9 points generally. This is the standard American yellow card system, and generally everybody more or less just plays that. It's a standard rule with a slight variation here and there with other systems. Then there are responders bid. Now these are your opening bids, and your responder would be your partner when he responds to your bid. What that means, that I'll teach you when I'm going on the table I've just set up. Okay, and here we go. So generally you require 25 points to bid games, 33 points to bid slams, and 37 for grand slams. So what are games? Games are when you and your partner land in a contract of 3 no trumps. You are then in a game, or 4 hearts, 4 spades, or 5 club, 5 diamonds. So the lesser you are number, the lesser tricks you have to make. If you land in a 3 no trump contract, you have to make 9 tricks. 6 are the basic, and any number here, 3 no trump, then you have to make 9 tricks. In all, there are 13 tricks out there. So when you make 3 no trumps, you make your contract, and you get your points accordingly, which are down here. I'll just tell you later. 4 hot spades, 4 spades, you make your contract. 5 club, 5 diamonds, you make your contracts. Slams are 6 level bids of any, and you have to make 12 tricks. There are once again 13 in total, and 12 tricks you have to make. If you make 11 tricks, you go down 1, you haven't made the contract, and you lose points instead of gaining. So you've got to be very careful while bidding slams, that you have got to be pretty sure. In grand slams, there are 7 level bid, and you have to make all the tricks. And this is an next to impossible situation where you have majority of the points, and this is where the pros and the intermediates and the pros differ. Like they bid the 6 level and 7 level and make these contracts. Then the scoring system is down here, and the scoring would be, so for example, 3 no trump right here, if you can see. I think it's a bit too dark here. Let's try to shed some light here. Okay, 3 no trump. Now there's a situation called vulnerable and non-vulnerable. So if you are vulnerable and non-vulnerable would already be indicated to you when you're playing that hand. It just has a slight variation of scoring. So if you are vulnerable in that contract, 3 no trump is going to give you 600 points. You get more points, and if you go down, you lose more points when in a vulnerable situation. So in 3 no trump equals 600. And non-vulnerable, if you make 3 no trumps, which is a game, you get 400. 4 hearts, 4 spades, you get 620, 420, 5 club, 5 down, 600, 400, and then 6 no trumps. You make vulnerable, you get 1430, 900, non-vul, and so on and so forth. So the scoring you'll get to at a later stage. You'll understand. You can Google up the scoring, whatever. But my goal is here to teach you what bridge is. So these are the concepts you have to memorize more or less. And this is just like, right now you're just learning, say, with these concepts about 5 to 10% of bridge max. Okay? Now, once I've, now I'm assuming you have seen the notes I've made for you and you have them memorized. I'm assuming that right now when I'm going on this teaching table. Some people even know that, and they're slightly more advanced in bridge, but this video right now would be for an intermediate to a beginner level bridge person who would like to start off bridge, or who's just, just maybe played a few rounds of bridge and stuff. Okay. So the next step is the bidding. So when I told you the hierarchy of club, diamond, heart, and spades, it shows right here. If I bid 1 club, for example, if I bid 1 club, my opponents can bid 1 diamond if they want to. Right now they don't have a hand, they can't bid, right? So yeah, firstly, in order to make the first bid, you have to have 13 points, obviously. Till you have a long suit with lesser points, then you can. But if you have a balanced hand, you have to have 13 points to bid. Otherwise, there's a bid called pass. You pass that. Now here in this situation, I'm the dealer. Actually, the highlighted person right here is the dealer, which is all 4 are me. So just for teaching purpose, I'm going to do that. So here he has what? 2 kings, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. It's a pretty good hand. And the concept, the rule of bridge is a 5 card major or better minor, right? Like I told before. So major, the hearts and spades.